pulls up. Eminem's rolling in that diesel pickup, chainsaw singing, coffee in his hand. He's the kind of man that'll always have a plan. Rain or shine, he don't slow down. From the ridge on high to the edge of town, when the big jobs come and the pressure's on, he's still going strong when the day is gone. Eminem logging, he's the man with the plan. Harder working than most folks can stand, cutting through the forest like a river runs free, living life strong where a logger's meant to be. And when he talks about the man who lit the spark, it's Doc from FAFO who showed him the heart to grind through the dust, the mud, and the fog. That's the legend, that's Eminem logging. Knows every back road, every creek and bend. When the job gets rough, that's where it begins. Tough as hickory, steady as oak, sweat on his brow and a laugh in his throat. Won't back down when the stakes get high, got a glint in his eye like an eagle sky. If there's work to be done, you can bet he'll be there with a fire in his soul and a mind that's clear. Eminem logging, he's a man with a plan. Harder working than most folks can stand, cutting through the forest like a river runs free, living life strong where a logger's meant to be. And when he talks about the man who lit the spark, it's Doc from FAFO who showed him the heart to grind through the dust, the mud, and the fog. That's the legend, that's Eminem logging. Through the storms and the long night hauls, through the busted knuckles and timber falls, he's carrying a torch, keeping dreams alive. With Doc as his hero, he's bound to thrive. Eminem logging, he's the man with a plan. Harder working than most folks can stand, cutting through the forest like a river runs free, living life strong where a logger's meant to be. And when he talks about the man who lit the spark, it's Doc from FAFO who showed him the heart. Through the grit, the grind, the sweat, and the slog, that's the legend, that's Eminem logging. Yeah, hearts got cracks, trucks got dents, but this can's still cold. She packed her bags, took half the town, said, boy, you just slow me down. Truck quit running, dog ran off, but this 12-pack still pays off. Lost a bet, lost a friend, lost count, starting over again. Everything I own might fall apart, but beer ain't never broke my heart. Beer ain't never let me down, never left me crying on the edge of town. Every sip just cools that pain, makes a man forget her name. Yeah, the world might spin me round, but this gold stays solid brown. Life gets hard, love falls apart, but beer ain't never broke my heart. Boss man yelling, bill stack high, said, son, you'll fail. I said, I'll try. Rain came pouring, broke my plans, but I still got coals in my hands. Dreams don't last, girls move on, but that crack of a can still sounds like home. It's the one sure thing in the dark. Yeah, beer ain't never broke my heart. Beer ain't never let me down, never left me crying on the edge of town. Every sip just cools that pain, makes a man forget her name. Yeah, the world might spin me round, but this gold stays solid brown. Life gets hard, love falls apart, debts we pay. If tomorrow comes, I'll start again with a cold one waiting in my hand. When I'm too broke to buy new parts and love runs out of sparks, there's still one truth from the very start: beer ain't never broke my heart. Like oil and a mind like spark. Can't fake daylight when you're built for dark. Love me or hate me, I don't mind. Either way, I'm leaving smoke behind. Every bridge I burn lit up my way. So when I'm gone, don't mourn my name. Just pour some gas and spark the flame. Let the thunder roll and the engines catch. 'Cause I was born with a match. Midnight, moon high, truck parked, firefly sky. You already know what time it is. Tailgate temptation, little bit of heat, whole lot of patience, whiskey lips and wild vibration. Girl, you got my heart racing. No reservations, no hesitation, just you, me in this situation. Back road love with no limitation. Tailgate temptation. She slid that flannel off one shoulder, said, boy, come here, the night's getting colder. Boots on, tan lines peeking through, truck bare blanket, not much room for two. Radio low, that country flow, sweating pine in the summer glow. She grinned and whispered, you better behave, but I was lost the minute she came my way. Tailgate temptation, little bit of heat, whole lot of patience, whiskey lips and wild vibration. Girl, you got my heart racing. No reservations, no hesitation, just you, me in this situation. Back road love with no limitation. Tailgate temptation. Headlights fade, moon takes the stage. She's the cover girl on my front page. Smell of smoke, skin on mine. She said, you taste like trouble and homemade shine. Every laugh, every sigh makes the stars jealous in that sky. Ain't no city like can touch this view. Just backseat sin and a dream come true. No need for words, just breathe and touch. Country love don't need too much. When the morning comes and we catch that sun, we'll laugh and say, damn, that was fun. Tailgate temptation, little bit of heat, whole lot of patience, whiskey lips and wild vibration. Girl, you got my heart racing. No reservations, no hesitation, just you, me in this situation. Back road love with no limitation. Tailgate temptation, yeah. Moonlight, whiskey, and a whole lot of bad decisions. That's how we do it out here.
Yeah, nights in the pines, whiskey on my breath, sawdust on my jeans, chrome shining in the moonlight. That's how we roll. She smell like whiskey, sawdust and chrome, riding shotgun, laughing, calling me home. Rough hands, soft heart, yeah, she ain't alone. She loves a hard-working man made of stone. Whiskey, sawdust and chrome, that's the perfume of the life I own. Long days cutting, long nights gone, living wild on whiskey, sawdust and chrome. Met her at the mill yard, boots on the dirt, diesel on my shirt and the day's hard work. She said, you smell like pine and pride. I laughed, said that's how we survive. Hit the back roads, moonlight shine, stereo bumping, hearts on time. She don't want fancy, just wants real. A logging man with a hand on steel. She smell like whiskey, sawdust and chrome, riding shotgun, laughing, calling me home. Rough hands, soft heart, yeah, she ain't alone. She loves a hard-working man made of stone. I like that smoke. Talk about life till the sunrise broke. She said, baby, you're crazy, but I love your grind. I said, girl, you're the piece that I can't find. From the woods to the town, it's us two. Bonnie and Clyde with a load of you. Steel-toed dreams, country soul. Two broken hearts that made one whole. Ain't no diamond ring, just a wrench and chain. Ain't no city She smelled like whiskey, sawdust, and chrome. Riding shotgun, laughing, calling me home. Rough hand, soft heart, yeah, she ain't alone. She loves a hard-working man made of stone. Whiskey, sawdust, and chrome. That's the perfume of a life I own. Long days cutting, long nights gone. Living wild on whiskey, sawdust, and chrome. Yeah. It's always 2 a.m. when that phone lights up. You know what time it is, baby? Call me when you're tipsy, when that whiskey's got you missing me. Boots by the door, hair getting messy. Girl, you know you shouldn't, but you can't help sexy. Call me when you're tipsy, I'll be riding that dirt road quickly. We ain't in love, we just play pretend. So call me when you're tipsy again. She only hits me up past midnight, talking about she lonely and the mood feels right. Said she got a bottle and a back porch view. I said, hold tight, I'm on my way through. Mud on my tires, grin on my face. Half drunk, full speed, heading to her place. She don't want sweet, she want wrong. We break the rules till the break of dawn. Call me when you're tipsy, when that whiskey's got you missing me. Boots by the door, hair getting messy. Girl, you know you shouldn't, but you can't help sexy. Call me when you're tipsy, I'll be riding that dirt road quickly. We ain't in love, we just play pretend. So call me when you're tipsy again. Sun coming up, we still laughing. Smell of smoke and trouble happening. She said, boy, you better sneak out fast. I said, darling, nights like that don't last. She smiled, threw my hat my way. Said, see you next Friday if I behave. But we both know she'll break that rule, cause whiskey makes the heart a fool. Ain't no promise, ain't no ring, just two lost souls doing their thing. We both know what the night will bring. Regretting the morning, but it sure feels king. Call me when you're tipsy, when that whiskey's got you missing me. Boots by the door, hair getting messy. Girl, you know you shouldn't, but you can't help sexy. Call me when you're tipsy, I'll be riding that dirt road quickly. We ain't in love, we just play pretend. So call me when you're tipsy again. Yeah. You say it's the last time every time, but we both know you'll call.